Hearty good morning, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. Today, I'm joined by my friend and colleague, Mitch Flowers of UnitedHealth ACA, and he's going to go through his first part of the two-part series, UHC's ACA products. They are new to the market as of this past fall, so we're delighted to have them here and tell you more about their products. But just some formalities here, housekeeping. If you have a question, put it in the question box to the right. We'll get to those at the end of the presentation. And this presentation will be relatively short, so we'll get to those in timely manner towards the end of the presentation. I'm hoping towards the 10 o'clock hour, sometime around then. Okay, and then here's our information. Eric and I are on the call today. If you want to connect with Cornerstone, subscribe to our monthly newsletter for the latest Cornerstone carrier and industry updates. And here's my information, Eric's information. We're the dynamic duo of the individual market here. If you have any questions about markets, product, technology, strategy, customer service, billing, all the above. If it relates to the individual market, give us a call. And let's talk about Cornerstone's cash program. Let me move my screen a little bit. Earn up to $7,000 with Cornerstone's cash incentive program. Earn more when you sell more for all group and individual new business sales between Jan 1 and December 31st of 2023. You'll earn points that'll bring you closer to a $7,000 cash prize. Register today down on that link. And let's talk about the new Cornerstone AGB portal. Okay, this is where you guys access your commissions and all the other information. The new and improved AGB broker portal is now available for your broker partners, and your one-stop shop for managing your book of business through Cornerstone, from carrier and client information to commission schedules. If you have any questions about the new platform and your access, please reach out to your broker advisor or your AGB support team. And there's the email for that. It does require a new username and password. We're locking things down a little bit, but you'll be able to auto save that, so it shouldn't be any issues getting into that. And let's toss things over to Mitch Flowers of UHC. He's going to roll through his slides, and I do want to point out, please pay attention. Please stay through the end of the presentation, because we do have a raffle, and he'll tell you more about that. We're going to do a raffle at the end of the presentation.
All right. Well, really appreciate that, Geoff, and appreciate the time this morning and everybody hopping on this webinar. As we kind of sit in this period after OEP, hopefully got some time back in your days and not as busy as we were just a month ago. So really appreciate the time today. And really just want to use this time to just kind of act as somewhat of a refresher. It's been a while since I've had some webinars, and really just want to go over some of our great value points that we offer in all of our plans, some of our differentiators that we offer that separate us from the competition out there, and just, like I said, give you guys a refresher of some of the things that we offer when it comes to our ACA plans here in Ohio. So the agenda for today, I'm going to start off by going over some of our unique plan benefits, jump into our incentives that we offer on our plans, talk a little bit about a virtual first plan that we offer, go into our ancillary benefits, and then we'll end on market insight and some of the network additions that we've made over the past recent couple of weeks. All right, so starting off, some of our unique points, some of our national offerings. This is a slide I've used in the past, so it might look familiar to some of you out there, but just want to touch on some of these important points that we have in our plans. Starting at the top left with our no-cost doctor visits. On all of our plans, we offer either $0 virtual urgent care and $0 primary care. And I'll touch a little bit about this point in the next slide. In addition to that, our low-cost prescription. So we are continuing to offer that, as we know that low-cost prescriptions is an extremely important item that is requested by our members. So we're continuing that partnership with Walgreens, offering that $3 or less tier 1 generics. In addition to that, members also get a 20% discount on all Walgreens branded items too. So whether it's Walgreens Band-Aids or what have you, in addition to the low-cost prescriptions, that our members will also receive a 20% discount on every single Walgreens brand item, and they've got thousands and thousands of those to choose from. Our 1-year Peloton membership, we still have that. We're still offering that included on all of our plans. So that is going to give members access to the massive Peloton digital fitness membership. So once again, you don't need the bike or the treadmill to enjoy that. They have tons of virtual workouts for our members to enjoy, and no gear needed for most of that either. So that's been a big hit with our members. We'll continue to offer that. And then lastly, another incentive point, our $100 member reward card. So we give that to all of our new members just for completing a couple simple steps, and I'll touch on that as well. So circling back a little bit to our free virtual urgent care and our free primary care. With the $0 primary care, this is going to be available on all of our essential value and advantage plans. So a big point that our brokers were asking for, and of course our members enjoy, is that $0 primary care. So you'll see on a lot of our plans come with that $0 PCP copay on many of our plans. So we know that's an important feature that, like I said, our broker partners have been asking for, and of course our members enjoy. So we will continue to offer that on most of our plans. In addition to that, we are going to be continuing to offer our $0 virtual urgent care. So of course members will have that in-person virtual care that they have access to as part of our normal plan offerings. But in addition to that, they can take advantage of that $0 virtual urgent care. If it's something that can be treated virtually, then what's better than having that $0 copay for that virtual urgent care? And once again, they still have that in-person urgent care that they can go see. If it's something that's super serious, of course, go see an in-person specialist. But that $0 virtual urgent care is just another added benefit, another value add for your members to enjoy, and it's free. So we'll be continuing to offer these on most, if not all, of our plans. Just something that kind of separates us apart, and something that we've heard through feedback that our partners are asking for. So we're really happy to continue to offer that on all of our plans. All right, now going into our incentives, I kind of just touched on this in the last couple of slides, but starting with that member incentive, that $100 member card, we're going to continue to offer that all year round. And for next year, we might even change it. I think there's some talks about upping that too. So more information to come on that. But as it stands, it's a $100 member incentive card that our members can take advantage of by just getting their annual wellness visit with their PCP, turn on auto pay, opt into communications, and then they will be able to receive that $100 gift card, which they can then redeem at our partners at Walmart, Walgreens, and Amazon. The digital fitness app I just mentioned too, that 1-year Peloton All Access membership they get. They're just going to want to enroll in a qualifying plan, check their eligibility, and download the app, and that's it. They can start using that membership. And once again, you don't need the treadmill or the bike to enjoy that. In fact, most of it is geared towards just virtual workouts that anyone can do at home with no equipment needed. And it's really been a big hit on our plans, and our members really enjoy it. So we're proud to continue to offer that. And then last year, our free ARP membership. So this is really something that's unique to UnitedHealthCare, as we're the only national carrier to carry the ARP brand. And it's really something that just differentiates us when it comes to the ACA space. So we'll continue to offer that 1-year ARP membership at no cost with all of our plans. And this is going to be available to any member that's over the age of 18. So a lot of my partners have been confused and saying, was this only available to older members? No, it's available to anyone that's over the age of 18. And so they will be able to enjoy all the benefits that come along with that ARP membership. So there's a lot of good discounts on travel and groceries and a bunch of other things. And in fact, you can even get dental and vision insurance from this ARP membership too. So if you have a member that just gets one of our plans that doesn't include dental and vision, they can actually get that through the ARP membership for a really discounted rate. So kind of a little hack there. And this is really easy to get, so they'll just get an enrollment code when they sign up, and they can start enjoying all the benefits that come along with an AARP membership. All right, so next, Virtual First. Just want to touch on Virtual First. I know I've had webinars in the past that were dedicated to Virtual First, but it is a very important plan to ours. In fact, it was our top selling plan, not this past OEP, but in 2022, it was our top selling plan overall nationwide. And then this past OEP, it was up there as well. I think in Ohio, it was probably the second most sold plan for UnitedHealthCare ACA in Ohio. So really popular plans. I just want to throw a couple slides on our Virtual First and just kind of highlight some of the benefits that it provides. So big one here, big selling point here is that 24/7 $0 on-demand primary care. So you get unlimited $0 primary care whenever you want through the app. We use Galileo as the app and as the provider. So it's really simple. You just pull up the app and you get 24/7 on-demand care, $0. That's probably the biggest point there. As I mentioned, Galileo is the provider that members will be using, and the member will be auto-assigned a Galileo PCP with their Virtual First plan, which they have access to, like I said, 24/7. So with that, members can actually get referrals to see a specialist through the app. So they will just download the app, they'll open the app. If they need to go see specialists, they need to get some imaging and lab work done, they can absolutely do so. They just need to get a referral from their virtual PCP, and then they can go and see our in-network specialist when they need it. So then they would have access to our actual in-person network that we use through our regular ACA plan. So in addition to that, they have a really good Spanish-speaking experience. So the whole app and the website can be automatically translated into Spanish, and it will automatically pair that member up with a Spanish-speaking physician as well. So if you've got Spanish-speaking clients out there, it's really got a tremendous Spanish-speaking experience. So another point, no surprise bills, of course, because all care access through the app is $0. You don't have to worry about a surprise bill when using the app. And then last point here, just want to hit this home. If you have a client that gets this app, and if they are really adamant about continuing to see their in-person PCP, which is outside of the Galileo network, they can do that, but just let them know that they will incur some higher out-of-pocket costs in doing so. So just want to hit that point. They can still see their brick and mortar PCP, but it's going to cost them more. So it just kind of negates the benefits of having a Virtual First plan. So we just encourage all of our members, and for you as well, encourage your members that they get this plan just to take advantage of all the unlimited $0 virtual care that they have access to. And once again, they can get a referral to see in-person care just by getting a referral from their virtual PCP. A little bit more on Virtual First. Like I mentioned, that convenient 24/7 access to care whenever you need it. They do a really great job of providing really quick responses to care too as well. So it's really been a popular plan. And on top of that, they can prescribe medications for your clients, and it will connect them to the local pharmacy so they can go pick it up at their convenience. So as I mentioned, all consumers who have a Virtual First plan will be auto-assigned a PCP as part of the Galileo network. So they won't have to worry about selecting. It'll just be auto-assigned for them. And then last point here, like I said, if you have a member, they need to go see a specialist for labs or imaging or what have you, it's easy peasy. They just need to get their referral from their Galileo PCP, their virtual PCP, and then they can go see in-person specialty care however they need it. So in terms of what Galileo doctors can treat from the app, they can really treat the full spectrum. So every day, everything from urgent, your cold and flu, headaches and stomach pain, they can treat that from the app, to everyday items, like I mentioned, your prescriptions and refills, all the way to the other side of the spectrum at chronic conditions, hypertension and things like that. So they can really treat a lot from the app, and that's why we just encourage all our members to take advantage of that $0 care, as the Galileo Virtual First can really do so much and for $0. And then of course, if they need to go see that specialty care, they can absolutely do so by getting a referral. All right, so some of the enhancements we've made on the agent portal for this year, and like I said, we're continuing to add benefits and add functionality to Jarvis as time goes on. So some of the big points that we added for this year was the member ID card download. So a lot of you guys out there were asking for that. So you're now able to download a member's ID card straight from Jarvis instead of having to mail it or request it. You can have it downloaded instantly, which saves a lot of time. Early pay, recurring payments. You can set up the recurring payments for your clients up when they get signed up straight through Jarvis, so that they've just, their payments set up, and it's just kind of a set and forget. Knowing that their auto pay is set up, they're all good to go. PCP selection, now able to select your client's PCP from Jarvis as well. So if they've got a primary care provider that they want, you can just search them up through Jarvis, and if they're in network, you can select them all from Jarvis, and really making it easy there. Application status too, so you can see your client's application status on your book of business, so you know where they stand in the process. You can also relay that information to them, giving them real-time updates and to their application status, and just providing that confidence to them. All right, so switching gears here, going to touch on our ancillary benefits a little bit here. So we are continuing to offer dental and vision coverage on some of our plans. So the plans that offer this, you'll see this sort of in our naming convention. It will say Advantage Plus. So look for the plans that have the plus at the end. Those are the plans that are going to contain our ancillary benefits. So with our dental benefits available to members 19 years of age or older, continuing to have that 1,000 dental benefit max. $0 copays for routine dental visits, so up to 2 a year. We'll have that $0 copay, so you can get the free visits and free cleanings and x-rays on that. With your major and minor restoration dental care, so this is going to be your basic and major. 50% co-insurance is up to the annual maximum. And you'll have access to our robust dental provider network offered through UnitedHealthCare. So this is going to be the dental coverage for, like I said, adults 19 years or older. So I'll have that max, that 1,000 maximum, 2 free cleanings a year with no charge, with x-rays and things like that included. So, and then basic and major are going to be at 50% co-insurances, which is subject to the actual maximum. As for vision coverage, we've enhanced our vision benefit over the past year. So instead of paying what was a $10 copay for routine vision exams, it's now a $0 copay for vision exams. So frames will be covered up to $130. We decreased our retinal screening copay down to $39. There's also price protection on popular lens options, including the high index lenses and the anti-reflective coating and unit tints too. $25 copay, we decreased that for the scratch resistant lenses. And of course, lastly, members will have access to a large network of eye health providers and much more. So we've upped our benefits this year on our ancillary benefits, And once again, these will be available on select plans, which you'll see in the Advantage Plus category. All right, so kind of just want to end here. I got a couple more slides just touching on market insight. So this is going to be some of the data we have gotten from this past OEP, and just wanted to share with you guys some of the top selling plans in Ohio, just so you guys know the top selling plans from our side. When you're meeting with clients, what some of the top selling plans are. And then I've listed some of the reasons why they're probably the best selling plans. So top selling plans overall, this is going to be top selling plans from agents. This is going to be top selling plans from healthcare.gov. All of our distribution channels, this is going to be the top selling plans. So the first one there is actually our UHC Gold Advantage Plus. So there's an Advantage Plus plan. And this plan offers a really low deductible of $500, no charge for primary care visits. So it's got that $0 copay for your PCP. And then it also has that adult dental and vision coverage because it has that Advantage Plus. So pretty strong plan overall. That was our top selling plan in Ohio. Followed by the Virtual First, our Bronze Virtual First plan. So once again, that has that 24/7 unlimited $0 virtual primary care. No surprise bills, and looks like there's a little typo there. Medications can be prescribed virtually as well. So Virtual First continues to be a great performer for us this year. So really popular plan. And then last is going to be our UHC Silver C Advantage. Low deductible at $150, low out-of-pocket max at $1,250. And once again, like many of our plans, no charge for primary care visits. So really popular plan. And of course, when you get into the Silver C Advantage, you're getting those cost share reductions. So really making a low premium plan with a ton of great benefits included. So I want to touch now on top selling plans from healthcare.gov. So I think this is interesting because these are the top plans that consumers are choosing on their own. So these are just people going on healthcare.gov without the aid of a broker and agent. And these are just people going on and selecting plans for themselves. So I thought it would just be interesting to share this with you guys because it is different from what our agents have been selling to clients. And I thought that was interesting. So I think it would just be some good intel for you guys to see out there. So once again, Gold Advantage Plus still at the top for the reasons that we just went over, but a little bit different as we get on here. That Silver Advantage, unlimited $0 virtual urgent care, $0 primary care, and then the $3 tier 1 generics through Walgreens. And then the Silver Advantage Plus there, rounding it out. So essentially the same plan as the Silver Advantage, but with that Advantage Plus, it has that adult dental and vision coverage. So just thought it was interesting that plans were different, whether consumers were choosing them or whether agents were aiding them then in that process. A little bit different there. So that was interesting. But those are the top plans overall, and then the top plans chosen by consumers. So feel free to take that part down. And then this might be a little bit outdated, but these are the top selling counties in Ohio. Once again, this is just for our products here. So top selling counties overall. Once again, this includes all of our distribution channels: Cuyahoga, Mahoning, Trumbull, Clark, and Butler, and those are in order. So pretty interesting there. And then as we get to top selling counties from healthcare.gov, once again, these are just top selling counties from people going on healthcare.gov and choosing for themselves. So, if you're looking to kind of guide your efforts and look at what counties a majority of people are signing up themselves in, so this is a little bit interesting for you to write down. So Cuyahoga is still at the top, but a little bit different when we go down there from Montgomery, Hamilton, down Cincinnati area, Mahoning, and Warren. So a little bit different. Just interesting that those are different from the different distribution channels all combined, and then versus just people going on to healthcare.gov and selecting them for themselves. So yeah, feel free to write those counties down. And if you're looking to see what the hot counties are for us, there you go. A way to further guide your efforts and maybe market towards those counties. All right, so network additions for Ohio. So many of you out there on the call have been asking me, we need to continue to add to our network in Ohio. So I'm proud to say we listened to that feedback and we are starting to make additions to our network. So starting out with a big one there, Christ Hospital, now in network. It has been for a little while now. Big ad there for us down in Cincinnati. And if you have members that you already signed up for 1-1s, they will have access to Christ Hospital and their respective physician groups as well. So big ad, Christ in Cincinnati. In addition to that, Wyandotte Memorial and Upper Sandusky. Big ad for us there. If you've got clients in Upper Sandusky, Wyandotte's a big one. Wayne Healthcare in Dayton. So along with our Mercy Kettering, we now have Wayne Healthcare in Dayton as well. Fisher Titus Medical Center in Norwalk. And then we also have NOMS. I forget what it stands for. North Ohio Medical Society, NOMS, down up in the Toledo area. We do have them as well.
If somebody can chime in on that, that'd be great. I'm not familiar with that one personally.
Yeah, it's a big group up northern. Yeah, somebody will put it in there.
Yeah,
but we do have. Yeah, they're up in the Toledo area, but a big ad for us there as well. So then, like I said, respective physician groups and primary care physicians are also included. Those changes were effective immediately. They came into effect a month ago. So 1-1 plans will have access to those providers. So that's all I got. Like I said, just a kind of a quick presentation going over our value adds as we are in SEP. But OEP will be here before we know it, but still a lot of great opportunity out there. And in fact, I forgot to mention, specifically with Ohio, there is a lot of potential coming up with people coming off of Medicaid. So there's hundreds of thousands of people coming off Medicaid in Ohio. There's a lot of potential, a lot of opportunity for those people to get access to an ACA plan. So
absolutely, that's big news.
Yeah, so a lot, huge, hundreds of thousands. So a lot of opportunity out there. And so I appreciate the time, Geoff. And for those of you out there that are looking to take advantage of the opportunity, if you've got events coming up or partnership opportunities that you think that we could help out, I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to call or email me if you've got any ideas and maybe ways that we can help you take advantage of the potential that is to come. So with that, like I said, thank you guys for joining me on this call, and wanted to leave some time, if we have some time, Geoff, for some questions and answers if we have any.
Yeah, and remember, everybody stick around for the raffle, okay? We're going to raffle something off here in a little bit. We do have a couple questions, and by all means, use that question box to the right, add your questions. And the first question comes, he only sees Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Tennessee, and one other state. I know there's more than, just those 4 or 5. Can you rattle off the states that UHC's in for ACA?
Yeah, so we are in 22 states total. I'm thinking off the top of my head.
I didn't mean to tee you up like that, but I know Florida and Texas, 2 major ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to think from like east to west. So Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Kansas, Missouri, Arizona, Colorado. I know I'm missing some. I can send a list out. I think that might be easy.
Yeah. We'll do a follow-up. I'll include it in the attachment. Everybody will get a copy of this presentation, so you can use it as a resource. And keep in mind, this is a 2-part a webinar, so we'll do part 2 next week. So we'll dive more into the technology and things like that. And to that end, question about Jarvis, okay? And that's that wonderful technology tool that you have. And this question is Jarvis the same Jarvis access for MAPD as well? Can you speak to that?
Yeah, so it is the same. You will have the same login information. You'll have a different writing ID for ACA, but the login information will be the same. So when you log into Jarvis, if it defaults to like your Medicare side, you'll be able to click your name in the top right, and you'll see it'll drop down and you'll see your ACA writing ID. You'll just click that, and then it will bring you to the ACA version of Jarvis. And then you'll have access to the toolkit and the different functions that's specific to ACA. So yes, it is the same login. You'll just need to toggle between the Medicare side and the ACA side of Jarvis by clicking your name and clicking your writing ID.
Okay, great. All right, everybody. Can you talk about the wonderful prize that you have to offer? I'm going to do a draw with my handy smartphone. Can you talk about the Agent Toolkit a little bit?
Yeah, so we have a little raffle today for those of you still on, and the little prize that we're going to be having is I'm going to be offering some Agent Toolkit credits. So we'll give you essentially what is like a gift card to our Agent Toolkit. So you'll be able to download all the different various marketing items or promotional items that we have on there to help promote your business instead of paying out of pocket. We will give you a nice gift card for you to take advantage of. So you can download, like I said, on the Agent Toolkit on the ACA side, there's a bunch of different marketing materials, promotional items that you have access to, and we'll foot the bill for you.
Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, I'm going to press this button and I'll tell you who won. Okay, and then we'll get this prize out to you. All right, 1, 2, 3.
No drum roll.
Okay, number 8, Michelle DiGenova.
All right.
Michelle DiGenova, you're a winner.
Yeah. So, Geoff, you just email me her information, and we'll get that stuff over to her.
We're delighted. We're delighted. Okay. Are there any more questions? Okay, with that, we'll conclude the presentation. And again, stay tuned. We'll do this again next week. Look for that invitation to come out very soon. And Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, everybody. And thanks, Geoff, for the time. Looking forward to next week.
You bet.